Adil always believed that freedom had a number. For some, it was millions. For others, it was just enough to breathe without fear. For him, that number was simple: $500,000. He wasn't born rich. In fact, his life had been a constant struggle between dreams and reality. Growing up in a small apartment, watching his father work long hours and still worry about bills, Adil promised himself one thing: he would escape the cycle. Years passed. He studied hard, worked multiple jobs, saved aggressively, and avoided unnecessary luxuries. While his friends upgraded phones and traveled, Adil quietly built his future. Every dollar mattered. By the time he turned 38, he had done the impossible. $500,000 in the bank. No inheritance, no lottery, just discipline. One evening, sitting alone in his modest apartment, Adil opened his banking app and stared at the number. $500,000. His heart raced, not from excitement, but from a strange question. What now? For years, his life had one purpose: reach this goal. But now that he was here, he realized something surprising. He was tired. Tired of deadlines. Tired of meetings. Tired of waking up to alarms and living someone else's schedule. That night, Adil made a bold decision. He would stop working. People called him crazy. $500,000 isn't enough. You'll run out of money. What about the future? But Adil had done his research. He calculated carefully. If he lived simply, invested wisely, and avoided lifestyle inflation, he could make it work. He moved to a smaller, peaceful town where life was slower and cheaper. No luxury cars, no expensive habits, just a quiet home, books, and time. For the first time in his life, Adil woke up without an alarm. At first, it felt strange. No office, no boss, no pressure. Days felt long, almost too long. But slowly, he began to rediscover life. He started walking every morning, watching the sunrise, something he hadn't done in years. He read books he had once ignored. He cooked his own meals, learning recipes his mother used to make. Time, once his biggest enemy, became his greatest gift. But something unexpected happened. After a few months of doing nothing, Adil realized that humans aren't meant to do nothing forever. He didn't miss his job, but he missed purpose. So, he began writing. At first, just for himself. Thoughts, reflections, lessons from his journey. Then he started sharing online. People connected with his story, his discipline, his simple lifestyle, his courage to step away. Messages started pouring in. How did you do it? Can I live like this too? You inspired me. Without planning it, Adil found a new kind of work, one he loved. Years passed. His money didn't disappear. In fact, through careful investing, it slowly grew. But more importantly, his life grew richer in ways money couldn't measure. He had peace. He had time. He had control. One evening, sitting on his balcony, watching the sunset, Adil smiled. He remembered the old days, rushing, stressing, chasing more. And he realized something powerful. Freedom isn't about how much you have. It's about how little you need. Adil didn't become a millionaire celebrity. He didn't build a massive empire. But he achieved something rare. He designed a life on his own terms. With just $500,000, discipline, and courage, he didn't just survive.